I just want to take a shit. That was the only mission. One objective. A simple biological transaction. I walked into the train station with confidence and a digestive system running on borrowed time. What I did not expect was to be confronted with a toilet selection process so complicated, I needed a lawyer and a spirit guide. There were 3 doors. One said gender neutral. One said all bodies welcome. One said be brave. None of them said toilet. I felt like I was auditioning for a political movement just to use a urinal. I do not care what your gender is. I just want to know where the porcelain lives. I hesitated. I looked around. People stared like I was choosing a religion. I picked the door that said everyone. Inside was a mural of smiling cartoon people holding hands. No toilet, just affirmations. You are safe here. But my colon was not. I exited and tried another. This one had a compost bucket and pamphlets. My intestines were now staging a protest of their own. I considered using the sink, but it looked sacred. That is when I ran. Full sprint. Into the street. Looking for salvation. And I found it. A hardware store. Hardware stores do not care about gender. They care about pipes. Bolts. Gravity. I sprinted past the cashier. Dove into the employee restroom. Locked the door and unleashed the most inclusive shit of my life. No judgment. No ideology. Just tile floor and fluorescent light. While I was on that throne, I realized something. The toilet was the last place where truth existed. Because in there I was not cis or trans. I was just a man losing his soul to fiber. I walked out and nodded at the guy stocking plungers. He nodded back. No words. Just shared understanding. That toilet had seen war. But it did not ask my pronouns. It did not ask if I identified as regular. It just flushed. And in that moment, I felt more connected to humanity than any Instagram infographic ever made me feel. Bathrooms should not be battlegrounds. They should be the Switzerland of public life. The next time I saw a genderless toilet, I did not flinch. I walked in, sat down, and realized there was no toilet paper. Just a QR code linking to a diversity blog. I wept. I wiped with a blog. Welcome to modern plumbing, where every dump is a declaration, and every laugh is a cry for help. This is Kotzki Fickmann, and this is why I shit in a hardware store.